Welcome to my maths class. In this class, we'll solve sums from class 10 NCERT textbook, chapter surface areas and volumes, exercise 12.2, question 2 and question 3. The question is, Rachel was asked to make a model like a cylinder with two cones attached at its two ends by using a thin aluminum sheet. The diameter of the model is 3 centimeters and its length is 12 centimeters. If each cone has a height of 2 centimeters, find the volume of air contained in the model. Here, this is the drawing of the model. It is in the form of a cylinder with two cones at the top and one cone at the bottom. Here, the diameter of the model is 3 centimeters and the height of the cone is given here. The total length of the model is also given. Now we have to find out the volume of the model. So volume of the model means what? Volume of the cylinder plus volume of the cone plus volume of the cone. So volume of two cones plus volume of the cylinder will give us the volume of the model. So first we'll find out the volume of the cone. The radius of cone R equal to 3 divided by 2, that is 1.5 centimeters. The cone's radius. The height of cone H, it is 2 centimeters. Height of cone is given this. Now we have to find out the volume of the cone. Volume of cone equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 pi r square h. Equal to 1 by 3 into pi into r square. R is 1.5. 1.5 into 1.5 into height into 2. Time being, we'll keep the pi as pi only. We'll put the value at the end. Now it will be equal to, if you multiply 1.5 and 1.5 into 2, 4.5 pi by 3. This is centimeter cube, volume of the cone. The volume of the cone is 4.5 pi by 3. Now we'll find out the volume of the cylinder. Now radius of cylinder. Radius of cylinder. R equal to 3 by 2, that is 1.5. Height of cylinder. H equal to, now to find the height of cylinder, from 12 we have to subtract 2 from here and 2 from here, that is we have to subtract 4. So 12 minus 4, that's equal to 8 centimeters. We have to subtract 2 from this top and 2 from the bottom. Now volume of cylinder. Is equal to pi r square h, that's equal to pi into r square, 1.5 into 1.5 into height, that is 8. So we will get 18 pi centimeter cube. So volume of the cylinder is 18 pi. Now we will find the volume of the air contained in the model. Volume of air contained in the model is equal to volume of cylinder plus 2 into volume of cone. That's equal to 18 pi plus 2 into 4.5 by 3 pi. That will be equal to 18 pi plus 2 into 4.5 is 9. So 9 pi by 3 will be equal to 18 pi plus 3 can divide it, so 3 pi will be equal to 21 pi. Now we'll put the value of pi. That's equal to 21 into 22 by 7. That will be equal to 7 can divide it. 3 is 3 into 22. That's equal to 66 centimeter cube. So the volume of the air contained in the model is 66 centimeter cube. The question, the third one, a gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to about 30% of its volume. Find how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns, each shaped like a cylinder with two hemispherical ends with length 5 centimeters and the diameter is 2.8 centimeters. Here we have got a gulab jamun in the shape of a cylinder plus two hemispherical ends. The total length of the gulab jamun is 5 centimeters and the diameter is 2.8 centimeters. So we have to find out the volume of this first. To find out the volume of the gulab jamun, volume of cylinder plus volume of hemisphere plus volume of hemisphere. First we'll find out the volume of the hemisphere. So radius of hemisphere R equal to 2.8 divided by 2. 2.8 divided by 2. That's equal to 1.4. The radius is 1.4 centimeters. Now we'll find out the CSA of the, volume of the hemisphere. So volume of hemisphere equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. 2 by 3 pi r cube. That's equal to 2 by 3 into pi into r cube. R into r into r. So 1.4 into 1.4 into 1.4. That will be equal to 5.488. 5.488 pi by 3. Time being we'll keep pi as pi only. At the end we'll put the value of pi. So this is centimeter cube. This is the volume of the hemisphere. Next we'll find the volume of the cylinder. This part. Radius of cylinder R equal to 2.8 divided by 2. That is 1.4. Now height of cylinder h equal to, now to find the cylinder height we have to subtract 1.4 from this side, 1.4 from this side. Totally we have to subtract 2.8. From this side we have to subtract 1.4. From here you have to subtract 1.4. This length you have to subtract both sides. So 5 minus 2.8 will be equal to 2.2 centimeters. Now we'll find out the volume of the cylinder. Volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Pi r square h. That's equal to pi into 1.4 into 1.4 into 2.2. That will be equal to 4.312 pi. 4.312 pi centimeter cube. You have found the volume of the cylinder. You will find out the volume of the gulab jamun. So volume of one gulab jamun is equal to volume of cylinder plus 2 into volume of hemisphere. That's equal to volume of cylinder was 4.312 pi plus 2 into 5.488 by 3 pi. That's equal to 4.312 pi plus 10 point, multiply this to 976 pi by 3. Now we can add these two by means of cross multiplication. 1 3s are 3, 4.312 pi into 3. 12.936 pi plus 10.976 pi. Equal to 23.912 pi by 3. Now we'll put the value of pi now. I'll do it here. That's equal to 23.912 by 3 into 22 by 7. So if you multiply these two, 526.064 by 3 sevens are 21. That's equal to 25.05 centimeter cube. So the volume of one gulab jamun is 25.05 centimeter cube. Now we'll find out the volume of syrup in one gulab jamun. So volume of syrup in one gulab jamun that is 30% of 30% of the volume of one gulab jamun. It is 20.05. That's equal to 30 by 100. Half means into. So 20.05. That's equal to 75.157 by 100. That's equal to 7.515 centimeter cube. This is the amount of syrup found in one gulab jamun. Now we will find out the volume of syrup in 45 gulab jamuns. It is 7.515 into 45 will be equal to 338.175 centimeter cube. The volume of syrup in 45 gulab jamuns is 338.175 centimeter cube. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.